right, guys, so we made it to camp for the night. Everything kind of set up and going here. So we're gonna do like a quick gear run through. I'm not gonna have weights or anything, just kind of run through what I'm using and over kind of what I have for cook setup and everything, but just gonna quickly run through all that. So obviously here, same tent as I had on the Great Divide Trail, the Anderson X-Mid Pro 2. Awesome tent. For the backpack here, we have the Outdoor Vitals CS40. I've only used this pack on one other trip before this, and I'm actually really liking it on this trip. So it's carrying the weight phenomenally, and I've had this thing pretty packed out. I don't know exactly what weight I had in it, but I'm guessing probably around 35 to 40 pounds. And it's been carrying this with the weight fantastically. I've been very impressed with this backpack so far. I mean, I will say it gets a little dirty because of the white color, but so far, really liking the pack. On the shoulder straps here, we got the Chicken Tramper shoulder pouch here, and then this is a hyper light one on the other side. Really like those. I also really like the hip belt pockets on this pack. They're really easy to get open, which cannot be said for a lot of ultralight packs. Of course, got a heavy permit for the Wonderland Trail. All right, let's talk about layering for a little bit here. So I'm wearing Outdoor Research Feroci pants, not the zip off ones. Outdoor Research Astroman sun hoodie, the Outdoor Research, it's like a runner's hat, don't remember the exact name, put it on the screen. I'm wearing Saks underwear. I think it was a 9-inch inseam. I also have Exficio ones that I've been wearing as well. Both are pretty good. For my layering, I have the Outdoor Vitals Ventus is my mid layer. For my insulated jacket, I have the Enlightened Equipment Torrid. This is the full zip custom jacket. Love this thing. Haven't had to use it yet. It's been so hot. Probably didn't need to bring it, honestly. All right, for my sleep layers, I am running the Outdoor Vitals Turn hoodie. Really like that. Also, I have the Outdoor Vitals leggings, thermal leggings, which I'm using. And I also have these Alpha Direct pants. So these are made by Farpoint Gear. I really like these so far. Again, very first trip using these, as well as the Outdoor Vitals leggings. So really liking this combination, very light. Probably didn't need both, probably just needed one. Probably could have just got away with the leggings. It's so warm here. And then to sleep in, I also have the socks, the little Alpha Direct socks. All right, for socks, I have 3 pairs of socks, pairs of Darn Toughs. These are the merino wool ones. I also have the hiker one, or the runner ones, which I'm wearing right now. So I probably didn't need 3, but I've never used the ones that I'm currently wearing, but they've been working out pretty well. I also have a pair of Outdoor Research liner gloves. Didn't really need these. It's also way too warm for that. The minus 33 merino toque, which is nice for wearing. It covers your eye. You can cover your eyes with it when you sleep at night. Another new piece of gear for this trip is the Ombraz sunglasses. Really liking these so far. They fog up a little bit, so we'll see how they perform the rest of the trail. Rain jacket is the Outdoor Vitals rain jacket. So been liking this so far. I haven't had to use it. Probably won't need to use it on this trip because it's not really supposed to rain. And then I have my Enlightened Equipment custom 950 fill 7 denier fabric quilt. So this is the 10-degree version. Really liking that. That's not new. I've had that for a while. I have the Nemo Tensor All Season sleeping pad long wide. This is brand new for this trip. And I also have, this is not new, but this is the Trekology 2.0 pillow, which I really like this pillow. Cheap, awesome, like it. And then I'm also carrying for my toilet paper bag, this is the Hilltop Packs Design poop emoji bag. My toilet paper, my trowel, the Bogler trowel. Loving that trowel. Same my hand sanitizer in here. Also carrying Sea to Summit Wilderness wipes. Really like those. Right, the tent stakes I'm using on this trip are also not new to me, but new for me this year. I'll put them up on the screen what they are. I forget the name, but they're like the long tubular ones by MSR, a little bit longer. I'm really liking those, and I'm using the just regular MSR groundhogs for my stakeouts. So yeah, really liking that. Okay, and I also have my first aid kit in here, which I won't get into the details of that. That would have to be a different video. But I also have a knee brace, which I'm likely gonna put on tomorrow, so. All right, now we're gonna take it over here. That's where the rest of the gear is. So First of all, I want to pull out the Catula microspikes, lifesavers on this trip for sure. Definitely would recommend them if you're going to do Wonderland Trail this time of year. You definitely want those, and get the Catulas. Don't get like the cheaper ones. Like, get the good ones. I got my 2 food bags. There's the 2 Hilltop Designs custom printed food bags. All my food in there. Some more of my water bottles. I usually carry 2 1 liter, then 1 750 ml Smart liter water bottle. On this trip, I'm also carrying a 500 ml Hygiene. I really like that for mixing my protein powder and greens. It's quite handy. For the pot, which is also brand new for this trip, is the Tokes 550 ml with no handles. So I've used the one with handles a lot, and really liking the no handles version. I also have this Sulik 46 pot gripper, which I'm also really quite liking as well. So it's really easy to grip the pot with this. It's like that. So liking this combination. Super light. I've got my lighter for that. Lid. Using the Outdoor Vitals polished bowl titanium spoon. Garmin InReach Mini 2. Just a couple of cords here. I have the Garmin Fenix 8. I'm charging there. I have 3 MB10000 power banks from Nightcore. Running this little Joulby tripod thing with a little quick connector thing on it for my Insta360 Ace Pro 2, which I've been using to film quite a bit of this trip as well. The Ceenoc Vecto X water bag with the Platypus Quick Draw. I know I've hated on this company in the past, but I'm giving their Vecto X, which is the more durable version, a try. So still best out there for that style of bag. It's just sometimes I wish they were a little bit more durable, but so far this X version's been pretty decent. So all right, we'll quickly go through my electronics bag. We're going to carry this little Rovion flashlight for my headlamp. I have this little pump, which is the Alpenglow pump. I didn't bring the right connector, so I've been having to blow up my sleeping pad by my mouth, which kind of sucks, but would have been handy. I have the Thermodrop thermometer here, extra SD card for my camera, this little extra little wind puffy, obviously my passport, can't need that, wallet, rest of my battery banks, earplugs. So that's pretty much it there. Yeah, that's kind of the main kit. So and then this tripod, I'd really debated taking this tripod on this trip, but it's like the Oben CT1000L tripod. It weighs, I think, around a pound or 2. I'm not sure. I'll put the weight up on the screen, but it's pretty good. It's the lightest tripod I own that you can actually like stand up properly like a tripod. So that is the quick gear rundown. The piece of gear I forgot to mention was the Outdoor Vitals 1/8 inch foam pad. This is the 40 inch one, so a bit shorter, but like that for sitting on, and put it as extra insulation under your pad too. Helps a little bit, but it's nice to have something to set things on as well. But yeah,